Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you for joining us for your first Warren 5 traffic and news update. I'm Taylor Johnson.
And I'm Janae Hancock. Happy Monday,
Yes,
Taylor.
happy Monday.
Happy new week. It is going to be, I feel, a busy week. We have some exciting things happening, but then we also have some major news that we have to get to today as well.
Yes, we do. I hope you had a great weekend.
I did. You know, this weekend, like we discussed on Friday, I didn't do much. And then it was raining on Saturday. But I was able to go to the pool yesterday, kind of relax and chill. So it was a good weekend. How was your weekend?
Good. Mine was nice.
Yeah.
So like I told you, I went on a little road trip and it was kind of rainy there too. So got to do like some grilling, hanging out with some friends.
What did you grill? Were you on the grill?
No.
No.
I ate.
You're like, I'm just there to eat.
Yes, some burgers and some chicken. It was so good just thinking about it.
Yeah. Perfect weather for it too.
It was. And you talking about the pool, I have not been to the pool yet, but I hear it's supposed to be warm this weekend coming up. So I think I'm going to have to take a trip.
Yeah, Taylor, you're going to have to come over so that we can go to the pool together.
I would love it. And I love your pool. Your pool is the best.
Okay, let's touch on some traffic. What's going on?
Yes. So first of all, I want to give everyone a look here at 18th Street. So this is I-70 westbound headed toward downtown going toward the Jackson Curve. And this is one of our usual trouble spots with that construction. If you see the far left lane, those cones there. So, of course, that's something that we run into on a daily basis, but just wanted to give you a look if you're headed out the door anytime soon, headed west on I-70. Eastbound sometimes slows up too, but looks like that's not too much of a problem today. Let's get an overall look at the metro here. So as you can see, things are kind of calming down. When we gave one of our last updates on air, it was colorful all over the map on all major roads, but it just looks like for the most part, I-70 is a little bit of the issue of what we just saw. And also I-470 can also get kind of slow too when it comes to construction there. But I do have a positive update for drivers like you, Janae.
Let's hear it. I already know. I'm so excited about
and others who have been taking I-35 southbound, especially last week, because it was a mess. I want to say on Wednesday and Thursday due to a double lane closure for bridge deck repairs over Summit Street at West 27th. So I guess as a result of those slowdowns and just how crazy it was in the morning, they flipped the times. So it used to be a daytime repair that started at 6 a.m. and would go until 8 p.m. But now they flipped it and it will be from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. So it won't be as big of an issue as we saw last week, which I know a lot of people were not feeling that. I know you were one of those people.
I am one of them. And, you know, a lot of people here at the station as well, we all kind of got caught up in that. I didn't that first day, but the second day I was just going through it. So I'm very happy about this news. I heard it during the morning show and I'm like, okay, good news to start our week, Taylor.
And I'm happy for you. Very happy for you.
Yeah.
But it also is extended. So it was supposed to end on June 16th, but now it's moved to the 20th, which is probably not the worst thing under the circumstances. But also just want to give you guys a look at the drive times. Like we just saw on the map, things are getting calmer and back to normal. So our drive times are looking to be the same. Everything is in the green, which is always really good news.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be able to share that on this Monday morning.
Yes, Taylor is giving us the good news to start off the day. We're not going to jinx you. So let's go ahead and jump into news. We do have the top 5 stories that we're following here in the KCTV5 newsroom. If you happen to miss the morning show, the very first story is something that we have been following for some time now, and that is Jackson County legislator Manny Abarca. And so we do want to take a look at this file video right here on your screen. He actually returns to court today. It has been a chaotic couple of weeks for him, as if you have been following as well. A missing persons report was filed, and then he was charged with domestic battery against his wife. And then today he will appear in court for a protective order and domestic battery charge. And then later on today, he will also be conducting county business. Last week he mentioned he would attend today's county budget meeting. Abarca has denied all claims against him. Of course, this is a story that we will continue to follow, and we will be at the courthouse as well. So you can make sure you have the KCTV5 News app for those notifications to come right to your smart device. Okay, Taylor, moving along to the next story happening right now. This is pretty exciting. So I'm going to join in on the good news that Taylor gave you as far as traffic. And then this is something exciting as well. The 18th and Vine District will continue its momentum as it breaks ground on the 470 space city-owned parking garage. The groundbreaking actually started at around 9 this morning at the top of the hour at the corner of Lydia and 18th Street. It comes as the city works on a $400 million plus investment in the district. The Boone Theater is under renovations. The Negro League Museum is expanding, as you all know, and a new Marriott hotel is going up in the district. Taylor, this is so very cool to me. When I first moved here, I did a story on the Jazz Museum, and so to just see everything that's happening in that area, because when I was speaking to the people there, they were saying, you know, we see so much for this area, and so to see this happening, the momentum just building up as the months go on, is just so very cool to me.
Yeah, and it's such a historical spot in the city. You know, it just holds so much rich history.
Right.
You know, it's really a landmark. So it's really awesome to see the investment that's going into the 18th and Vine area, and just so people can really see more that it has to offer.
Right, yeah.
You know?
And then again, it's all happening ahead of the World Cup in 2026. I know we have some exciting news happening there this week as well. So we'll touch on that here shortly. But today, Mayor Quentin Lucas and the new owners of the Country Club Plaza are getting back to the drawing board to discuss the future of the area. Recent changes to the plaza include a beefed up security presence with patrols and armed security guards. Several shops, including Beloved Boutique, have also opened recently, giving shoppers a new experience. This is something that we broke actually here on the live desk as far as the new owners are concerned last year. So of course we'll continue to follow that story as well. And if you want city leaders to know your priorities on what needs to be done right here in our community, today is your chance. Kansas City Manager Mario Vasquez will be at the South Patrol Police Campus on Marion Park Drive, ready to hear those ideas today. That meeting gets underway at 6 p.m. tonight. So we'll keep you posted on that as well. And then before we let you all go, we want to touch on a cool story. I think this is so very cool. Ed the Zebra, if you have been following along with this national story, he has been roaming around all of Tennessee. He has officially been captured. A team from Texas that sold Ed arrived with a helicopter and successfully located him. The crew dropped a net onto the zebra before they airlifted him out of the area. I don't know, Taylor, I don't know why I find this so funny, but to look at he's just chilling. He's like, yeah, I've been on the run, I've been out, and now they got me.
I'm wondering, like, is he having fun with that? Is he like, wee, you know? I'm really
I think he's
wondering.
a little disappointed. He's like, I've just been on the run, I've been having fun, and now here I am.
Fun's over.
You know, I will say I've been reading all of the news reports this morning, and I saw that he is healthy and he is okay. So that's also good news, is that he didn't get hurt throughout his, you know, journey around Tennessee. So I think that's so very cool.
Yeah, that is the most important thing. And all I can see in my mind now is just those videos of him just galloping along. I mean, he could run real fast.
Oh my gosh, that video where he's like running alongside that car and they're just watching him. So cute. I love it. But
he is a track star.
Yeah, shout out to Ed.
Yes.
But so many things are also, as we've already hinted to, happening this week. We have a huge World Cup 2026 announcement happening this week as well. So we'll be sure to keep you all posted on that. Some big coverage coming there, as it almost marks 1 year officially out from the World Cup.
Yeah, gosh, time flies. And so many exciting things have happened in Kansas City throughout the years.
Yeah.
I feel like, what was it, like a couple years ago that the draft was here, and now there's the World Cup, and then of course there's Super Bowl frenzy and everything. So Kansas City is a place to be.
It is the place to be. And then, as we've already touched on with the 18th and Vine District, that just building and expanding right now. So many things happening, as well as traffic, construction happening.
Oh yes, lots of that. So there is a traffic construction project. We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
That is for 2 years. And I happened to share that on my TikTok just to like see if people were engaged.
Yeah.
It got almost 20,000 views.
Seriously.
Like, people care about the traffic in
because
Kansas
it
City.
impacts their way home. It impacts their way to work, their day-to-day routine. So I get it. It surprises me, but it also is like, I understand it. So yeah, a lot of things happening. And of course, here at KCTV5, we'll continue to keep you all posted on everything from traffic, news, weather, sports, all of it. I know we have a busy week, and as far as today, we do have an interview with the Better Business Bureau coming up at around 10:45. We're talking about DMV scams. If you happen to get a text message regarding anything DMV related, it has been spotted in Missouri and Kansas. So we'll have more information coming your way at around 10:45. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten that text yet. Have you, Taylor?
I have gotten it.
You
I've gotten
have?
one. Just one.
Yeah, I keep getting those toll text messages,
Oh, yes.
scams there. But definitely you don't want to respond. We'll have more tips coming your way at around 10:45.
And they can be so realistic, you
Yeah.
know, so you really have to just pay attention, be vigilant, and just know that 99.9% of the time you're not going to get a text message.
You're not going to get a text message. So again, Josh Planos will have that information and those tips, those red flags to be on the lookout for. But it's really just hyping up, especially within the last couple of months. The toll scams I keep getting. And so, yeah, we'll have everything you need to know.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Well, thank you, Janae, and thank you all for joining us. Don't forget to download the app, check out KCTV5.com, and we'll be back on at noon.
Yeah, see you then.
All right.